What up, what up, what up? It's K.Honesty, and I'm about to do a review of Tyler Perry's The Oval, Season 5, Episode 16. So if you haven't seen the 16th episode of Season 5 of Tyler Perry's The Oval, turn this video off, go watch the episode, come back and watch this video. Like this video, subscribe to my channel. It is a simple and free way to support my channel. Help me get my engagement up. Help me get my channel some more engagement. Like, I don't know whatever word to use, but like, just help a girl out and hit the like and subscribe button. You're supporting me more than you know. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss out when I post. I'm also not a public speaker. I may tend to fumble my words. You will hear me say, so like, it is what it is. I might stop to regain my thoughts. I might talk slower to regain my thoughts. Just all my process. Anything I say, it's my opinion. It does not reflect anyone or anything associated with this show. Comment below what you would grade this episode, what you thought of the episode. If I forget anything that you specifically thought I was going to talk about, if I was off on anything, let me know in the comments. I like to grade the episodes before and after my reviews. This episode wasn't bad. I'm not going to lie. It wasn't bad. Lately, I've been giving this grade for a lot of stuff, and it is what it is. This is how I'm feeling. I'm going to have to say it was like a... No, I'm going to give it a C+. I mean, C+. That's still a passing grade, right? C+. That's what I'm going to give it. It's like I low-key want to say B- though, but we'll see. I might change my mind at the end of this review. We'll see. This is the last chance. If you have not seen Tyler Perry's The Oval Season 5, Episode 16, turn this video off because I'm about to spoil the entire episode. I was about to say episode. Fucking mama dear. Anyway. Let me take a sip before I start. Okay. So, the first scene... Now, I think this was the show where I said... Because I be reviewing so damn many shows. But I think this was the show where I said I can't remember if the last episode's ending actually ended the way it did. So now I'm starting to think that maybe it didn't end the way I thought it did. But either way, this episode begins... Oh, let me spark. This episode begins with... we still at Sam and Priscilla's. And agents, they rush in to get Nancy. They grab Jason up. They grab Nancy up. Sam come rushing in. He was like, he knew he had a bad feeling or something like that. And then he tells Nancy, like, you can't tell anybody about this. Not even Richard. Not even Priscilla. So then Nancy, she's telling Sam, like, I'm worried about this boy, talking about Jason. Like, after all he just told me. So Sam's like, don't worry about it. I got this, whatever. Tells her to excuse herself. Nancy, before she leaves, she tells Jason, I'm so sorry about what happened to you, young man. I was like, oh, she just a mother. She just, she missing her son, too, at the same time. She's about to make him something to eat and all that. So, yeah, Nancy excuses herself. So Jason, he tells Sam, like, I'm not going back to that cabin. Sam's like, I know, it was burned down. Jason's like, well, what happened to the dude David, the one that was supposed to be watching Jason at that cabin? I mean, he doesn't ask. Jason doesn't ask Sam. I meant to say he tells Sam that David got shot off of the motorbike. He says, but he did have a vest on. He says Kyle and another agent was there. So Sam's like, oh, they must have got David. So Jason's like, where am I going to go? So Sam's like, oh, I don't know. We're going to figure that out. But for now, we need to get you a disguise and get you out the house. And I'm like, he got in that bitch so easily. Why the hell we need a disguise now? He keep getting into these places that ain't supposed to be so easily to get into. But now we got to try to sneak him back out. Like, come on. Same way his sneaky ass got in there in the first place. That's how you get him out. So then Jason, he tells Sam, I called my dad and he wants to help. He told me that it was all my mom's doing. And I believe him. So Sam get the, you called me because you weren't so sure. He was like, you said that you wasn't sure that your father was in on it or not. And Jason's like, yeah. So then you get this scene. I guess they want us to feel like, I guess they were trying to make it seem like Simone has seen the email that Bobby sent, or the pitch, the footage from the camera. He said he was gonna email it to her, and she's pissed off, and she's like, "How did you know I had an email?" Bobby's like, "I heard it. I heard it somewhere or whatever." Oh, excuse me. So Simone, she goes on, and all men are liars, and Bobby's like, "Not me." So Simone, okay, I thought I was okay. So Bobby's like, "I'm not no liar." Simone says they say a whole bunch of back and forth. I don't write too much, but then all in all, Simone, she tells Bobby she wants him. And, Bobby trying to be all hesitant. She tells him, how about you grab a drink and meet me upstairs in the bedroom? So the next thing, Maxie gets to the Oval Office. Agent Kane is there. You remember Agent Kane was the one that was keeping guard when Simone was down in the bunker. So he's in there sweeping the Oval Office, and Max comes in there, tries to like basically stop him from doing the job. They have a back and forth. Like, I ain't right too much. At one point, Max called himself a bad bitch or something. I don't even remember, but so then they have this back and forth, and then Eli comes in. So he's like, "What's going on?" Fuck this lighter. So Eli's like, "What's going on in here?" And they tell him like they're trying to do a sweep. Agent Kane tells Eli he has to leave back out while they do the sweep. So Max chimes in. He's like, "Usually me and Bobby do the sweep." So Eli get to, why is Agent Kane in here? So Max is like, "I don't know. That is unusual." So Eli, he tells Agent Kane to continue to sweep. Agent Kane telling Eli like, "You have to leave, sir." Eli's like, "Oh no, I'm not leaving." So Agent Kane, he continues to do the sweep. Then Max, he hears something like, "What is that?" So Kane, he finds the camera. Eli's like, "How did that get there?" Max starts accusing Agent Kane of planting it there. Of course he's gonna do that. So then Eli, he tells Agent Kane, "I'll deal with you later." Tells him to leave. "I'll deal with you later." And I was like, that was smart of Max. Depending on somebody so you and Bobby don't get caught up. But at the same time, now he know. So now y'all can't use the shit. So Eli gives the camera to Max. He's like, "Can you find out what's on the Max?" Like, "Of course, sir." He's like, "All right, let me know. Tell me immediately when you do." So I'm just like, so now if they do something with that, Eli gonna know exactly who sent it to him. But I'm assuming they want us to. I guess they want us to be like, okay, it's a what's it called? I'm guessing this camera is well, yeah, it's small. It's a small camera, so yeah, it has to be backed up somewhere on a computer or something. So yeah, that's what I'm assuming. Simone was looking at that Barbie shoulder. So back at Sam and Priscilla's, Nancy, she tells Sam like she's just got off the phone with the card company, and they said that Barry hasn't used her card. And then Sam tells Nancy about Barry calling Richard earlier that day, but not saying anything on the phone. And he tells her he put a trace on Barry's phone, and as soon as he knows something, he'll tell her and Richard. So in the White House kitchen, Richard comes in, he asks Priscilla, like, what's with the president's new detail? And Priscilla's like, I don't know. Then she tells Richard, the housekeepers told me Victoria slept in the Lincoln suite last night, so it must be trouble in paradise. So then the phone rings. The president, he wants Priscilla to bring him some tea. So Richard like, I'm gonna wait outside the door for you. And Priscilla's like, how you gonna do that with the president's new detail? Richard was like, oh yeah, you're right. So she's like, she gonna find out what's the deal with this new Secret Service. Richard's like, yo, you always trying to get involved. You playing with. He tells her she playing with fire, and she like, nigga, I am fire. And Richard was like, all right, when your ass get burnt, don't come calling me. So Priscilla, she approaches the master bedroom. She tells Agent Isaac, who I thought name was, I could have swore Hunter called this nigga Isaiah. So I was calling this nigga Isaiah since he popped up on the show. So in my previous reviews, you know I've been calling him Isaiah, but apparently his name is Isaac. Maybe I heard it wrong. But apparently his name is Isaac. The new what's his name? The new agent that Hunter has. So Priscilla, she approaches the master bedroom. Isaac he stops her. She's like, Hunter, he asks for tea. Isaac goes to make sure that Hunter ordered tea. He comes back out and tests it with some type of device. They don't really show what it is. So Priscilla's like, oh, I never seen you around before. What's your name or whatever? That's when the nigga says Isaac. And I'm just like, Isaac? So that nigga name was Isaiah, but whatever. So he's like, I'm the team leader. And then he lets her in the bedroom. And this is where it gets weird. I'm just like, okay, you sitting here just telling everything to your chef? Because that's what technically what Priscilla is. So Priscilla, she goes in, her and Hunter, very delightful banter. She tells him that Isaac tested his tea already. He's like, did he now? So Hunter, he tells Priscilla, come sit down by me on the bed. Priscilla, she goes to sit down on the edge of the bed. Hunter's like, come sit closer. So she moves closer. So Hunter's like, give me a blowjob. So then Priscilla's like, no, I'm not that type of woman. They have a little more banter. And then Hunter's like, you don't seem like to be shocked when I asked you for a blowjob. And Priscilla, she's like, I mean, I appreciate this. I'm a black woman. I've heard and seen it all. And that's what you want. That's what you men want us to do. You're all the same. Y'all want us to react and overreact and all that other stuff. She's like, but I think for you, it turns you on. Saying this nigga Hunter is like, give me a blowjob. Just ask again, like, give me a blowjob. Priscilla says, no, sir. Like, so nonchalantly. It's just like, they want this to come off as funny, but it's coming off like cringe. Like, it's like super disrespectful to me. I just like, it's not comedy. This nigga just constantly asking this woman for a blowjob, and she black and he white. Like, come on. It's weird. I get what y'all trying to do, but it's just like, I don't like it. So this is when Hunter starts spilling all the beans. He tells Priscilla, let's switch gears. I'm going to talk about my wife. So he tells Priscilla that Victoria and Eli tried to kill him. She was like, how? And telling him about the fentanyl and all that. He's like, he needs her help to put Victoria away. He's like, he needs to show the world that he's 100% good. So when he does, he can go public with all this. So he asks Priscilla, like, I need to know. He tells Priscilla, like, I need to know what you know. So Priscilla's like, I know that Jason killed Jean. She was like, he told me himself. He told me that you and for the first lady covered it up. So Hunter says, oh, that was all Victoria. That in particular wasn't all Victoria. When it came to Jason and the murders, y'all was covering them up. Both of y'all. So he says that was all Victoria. Then he tells Priscilla that Victoria tried to kill Jason but killed the wrong boy, and that Jason is still alive, and that he just called him and he out there scared for his life. Then he has the nerve to talk about something. I'm not telling you anything else unless I know you're with me. And I'm just like, nigga, you done told her it all. You done told it all. Only thing you didn't bring up was the whole Max and the other cop agent shooting and Ruth Twin getting her head and getting beheaded. Other than that, you covered everything, buddy. So he says Victoria's father, you know, he very powerful. He gonna do whatever he can. I mean, he'll basically bury him to protect his daughter. Priscilla asks, I gotta think about it, and then leaves out. I'm like, she about to go tell Richard all this shit. But I got a feeling she probably gonna be like, but wait, you said you don't want to hear about stuff, right? But I just got some tea. She ain't gonna say it like that, but you know. So let me get this scene down in the bunker. Antonio, he tells Victoria that Hunter used to mess with Kareem's girl, Sharon. Victoria was like, you a bitch-ass drug dealer. You tell it all. You tell every damn thing. I thought that was funny. She was like, you tell every damn thing. So Antonio, he like, oh, I can say a lot more if you get me out of here. So Kareem, he tells Antonio, like, not to say nothing. Victoria, she making all types of threats. She's like, once my father doesn't hear from me, all hell gonna break loose. And Kareem laughing her out. Victoria's like, you'll see, you'll see. Let me get this scene. Alan, he calls Dale. He's like, I'm just calling to check on you. Dale, paranoid ass. Why? What's going on? What? No, tell me. What's going on? What's going on? I'm just tired. I'm tired of these characters. Some of these characters, man. They took Sharon away and left this. Like, what? Alan was like, I'm hanging up now. Donald and Cal come in. Donald hands Alan some envelope and like a flash. It looked like a flash drive in the envelope. He's like, I've been requested by the president. Put this up for me. Tells Cal to stay in there and sit with Alan. And then he leaves out. So Cal will get to Alan. So what's the deal with you and Dale? Alan, like I told you, he just helping me pay rent. Since Ellie's gone now, he had to throw that in there. So Cal's like, oh, I know how much you get paid. Alan's like, then you also know I got student loans. He's like, I know it's in your nature to be secret. I know it's in your nature as a Secret Service agent to be thinking that it's something, but it's not. He's like, I'm straight, and Dale knows that. Cal goes on about sexual escapades. I don't even remember what he said. He says Dale loves the danger of it all. Alan's like, I gotta make a call, buddy. Get out my office, buddy. So Max, he calls Bobby. He tells him, like, you owe me. I got the camera. And I pinned it all on Agent King. He was like, but the problem is, now it's looking like if Eli and Victoria banged last night and the camera was put in there this morning, how would we have footage of them banging? So Bobby's like, shit. And he's like, Simone already saw the footage. He's like, she was pissed. He was like, now she want me up in her bedroom. So Max, he on the phone like, don't do it. You gonna mess all this up. I know you don't do it. I'll come relieve you. Don't do it. Bobby's like, don't worry. I got this. I got this. Ends the call. Goes upstairs to the bedroom. Tries to fake not look at Simone. Simone's like, look at me. She's like, look at me. And then you can walk away. He looks at her and then they start, doing the do. They start having sex. And I wrote sex, S-E-C-K-S. Because I thought that was funny. Because that's what that sex scene looked like. But that's how the episode ended. And, yeah, like I said, C+. It wasn't too much. I was just surprised that Hunter spilled all that to Priscilla. I was just like, wow. To the chef. It was just weird. Where was Isaac? Why he ain't come check in? Like, well, what's so long? What's taking so long with that tea? Or something. I don't know. Or maybe he know what it is. I don't know. He thought he was banging the chef. I don't know. Predictions, thoughts for episodes to come. I'm trying to remember what I saw in the preview for the next episode. I can't even remember. I cannot remember. I'm gonna just give my own thoughts, and maybe something to come up. Do I have any thoughts? I'm stoned. I'm like, damn. Do I have any thoughts? Yeah, I don't understand the camera thing. Like, is they saying that since Eli knows about the camera now that they can't say anything because the footage was supposedly the camera, because Max told Eli that the camera was put in there that morning. So that's what Eli's thinking, that it wasn't recording that night when he had sex with Victoria. So is that what he meant when he said that to Bobby? Or did he mean that the camera was actually put in there that morning? But no, because Bobby put it in there. Yeah, I feel like Priscilla about to just run to Richard with that information. Like I said, she can be like, now do you want to know or not? I feel like that's going to be said. Yeah, I can't think of nothing else. I wonder if Alan going to do something with that flash drive in that envelope, because they made it such a big scene when he came in the office. Oh yeah, I do remember one thing. Donald and Isaac like, you can't see the president. I do remember saying that. That's all I can remember. Oh yeah, and Cal is about to blackmail Dale about a pimp or something. That was left field. Shit getting random. I don't know, but thanks for watching this review. Comment below what you thought of the episode, what you would grade the episode. If I forgot anything or was off on anything, I probably was. Let me know in the comments. Like this video, subscribe to my channel. I am a newcomer to YouTubing, and I am trying to get better. So if you like and subscribe, that would make me feel like I am getting better. I'm working hard. I'm working and trying to learn how to edit and do my videos better. Like, subscribe, support, hit the notification bell. See you in the next review. Peace.